Goddess Nazca, my baby boo's out there. Here with Chocomon. We're reacting to...
whatever these things that just popped up in the last... I swear the last month I haven't heard about these.
Labubu. I love how we went to the mall and we saw that giant one. It was like literally the size of a small dog. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you got it on mute. Good job.
And it is just the latest viral collector trend to take over the world. This cute and slightly scary looking doll is in the hands of celebrities. It's getting unboxed online from millions of viewers, and it has now made the creator of this business a billionaire. But while this is
It's kind of interesting, really. You know what? I can do one better. Back when I was in school, the thing that I collected was it was worse than Labubus, I'm telling you. You want to know why? Because what I collected was rabbit's feet. And yes, they were real rabbit's feet.
I learned about Labubus from you. I now seeing them almost everywhere.
I know, right?
Are they the Gen Z Beanie Babies?
Teletubbies. But yeah. I used to collect real rabbit's feet when I was a kid. Back in the day, like stores like Walmart, they had it where you put in like 25 cents or 50 cents. You do the little gotcha machine thingies where you turn the knob and junk, whatever those are called. And they would give you rabbit feet keychains. And they were not fake. I can confirm that because I remember the little rabbit's feet I had. They had claws. You could feel their bones. And after a while, some of them did start to rot.
Probably the Gen Z Beanie Babies.
So now, I could do one better. I had legitimate dead animals paws I was collecting. I still have rabbit somewhere. Foot.
objectively impressive, of course, it is not exactly a unique story anymore. Just a few months ago, we had people stampeding Targets to get Stanley water bottles. We've had influencers spending millions of dollars on Pokemon cards, and you can...
To be fair, that's a trend that has not really gone away. Pokemon is still just... It's too big to die. I don't know why. I mean, I get it. I love Pokemon, but... Yeah...
probably think of a few dozen other examples of things that people collect. But it just seems that this trend of collecting is getting faster and faster.
Yeah.
The old collector culture was just organizing baseball cards or coins or something in your base.
No one cares about baseball cards anymore. Baseball cards are garbage. I can't even sell the ones that you had.
Yeah.
Pokemon is very popular. Why is people so desperate over a cup? I know, I think that's the dumbest one. It's a special cup. It's supposed to make you the most popular potato of the world. Early Gen Z are the most brain-dead people. As an early Gen Z myself, I can't bear with them. I don't know. I'm a millennial, so I don't know what's worse.
And now we have people literally throwing hands outside of stores to get their
all over these damn dolls. Are you serious?
Oh, they're freaking out over the dolls now,
and not
too?
like young kids, you know, at the playground throwing hands, like grown adults exchanging fists. And all of this is happening while climate change destroys the planet. We set...
Oh, woo. Climate change. Woo.
Record for loneliness.
New records for loneliness, financial instability, and general dissatisfaction with how life is going. And is that a coincidence? Absolutely fucking not.
You know what? Yes. Actually... If it helps keep these people from doing riots and stupid shit, go crazy over these demonic little plush. Yeah. Dude, I gotta say, as a millennial, I didn't understand fucking millennials growing up. I swear, I was not born in the right era. I don't get all this. I never understood trends and lingo and all that BS.
So a few months ago, I watched a video from our friends over at Answer in Progress about this doll. And the only thing I could think of was those bloody Stanley water bottles. Like, I know that one is a water bottle the size of your head and the other is a kid's toy that's giving some real, like, Chucky vibes, I guess. But the feeling around these two trends feels the same. And I would know.
What was those weird dolls I saw that had look like they have real teeth in them?
Oh, those things, I can't remember what those were called, but those are like ugly
Remember
things.
fidget spinners when those came out? Like,
fidget spinners came and went really quickly, I feel.
God, that felt like that was decades ago. That was
Because
only
on
9
this
years
channel,
ago.
we have covered a lot of the biggest consumer trends that have happened over the last 4 years. You may have seen some of them if you're a subscriber to this channel. So I think we can probably say confidently that the interest in collecting stuff is not going away anytime soon. But now I'm going to give you my sort of personal perspective on this subject as an anti-collector. I have made it my pride and joy in my...
No, I understand the aspect of collecting, but I like to collect stuff that I will still like in years to pass. Like, I like collecting pins, I like collecting figgies, I like collecting video games.
Those
I
who
like
cry
collecting
loneliness, lonely I am.
Which one are you reading?
Only bro right there.
I say, to those who cry loneliness, lonely, I am so lonely. I got nobody waiting for me. Ooh.
Life to not really collect stuff. The only thing that comes even remotely close
like
to that is
plushes
a
too,
collection
yeah,
of pottery
plush.
that is in.
God, I got too much plush. I've actually gotten to the point where I need to not collect plush because I collect cow plush, like the cute squishimals or just like anything cute and cow. I collect Pokemon plush, especially the evolutions are my favorite. And just I got a whole fucking I bought a bunk bed just to have a place to store all the fucking plush. Too much plush.
In our house, but really that is all led by my wife. And one of the only ways that we've really been able to justify owning an absurd number of mugs is because we use them on a daily basis. They are a practical object for us. And that's actually pretty rare amongst collectors. My wife just looked at me and then whispered the words Beanie Babies because as she
I don't collect
rightfully
anything,
points.
costs too much money.
Are you sure? Do you have video games?
I collect manga.
Yeah, that's a good one. You collect the anime DVDs. Yeah. So
Doing
much
the old bunk
collecting.
peg trick.
The bunk of what?
Doing the old.
Oh yeah, the old bunk bed
So,
trick.
and I suppose I should come clean on. I did collect Beanie Babies as a kid, and that is
collected
embarrassing.
Beanie
That is
Babies.
embarrassing for me. Yes, thank you. So we
Especially
did
like
find
the
an article
McDonald's
that was
ones.
written by an actual professor on the subject, and he seems to know what he's talking about. And he gathered 3 basic reasons as to why we collect stuff as a society: institutional collecting and the associated appropriation of
games and
culture,
activities
which I
as well.
interpreted as
Yep.
the way that we preserve history and culture. You know, typically at like an institutional level, like a museum. The particularities of the wealthy collector market. So this is like using it as a wealth tool, buying and trading.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh
done.
hell yeah! I started raining. I'm going to make some tea. Yummy. Raining. Oh,
Let's go-
rainy days are nice.
Let's go over digital.
Definitely. Unless the computer, because mods. I understand the like of computering games now. Dude, I thought this guy was going to be talking about the Labubus. He's just talking about collecting.
He's probably getting to the Bobos.
Okay.
Stuff, right? Like think about art and whatnot. And then the individual
The
collector as a
furries!
psychological oddity, which is all to say that
Furries,
some people
furries,
are just
furries.
weird and like weird stuff, I guess. That's my favorite category. So he elaborates on this a lot more in the full article. But basically what he's saying is that a collection can be a means of accumulating wealth, of retaining some sort of cultural tradition, or a connection to a community that you find interesting. A full
Or you just have an obsession with something and you want to buy stuff related to said obsession, like me and anything Sephiroth!
And when it comes to mods, I can respect the digital part.
Yeah.
manifestation of the collector culture is one that does all three of those things. Now, this made a lot of sense to me, but I was also not surprised to learn that collections became a lot more popular after the advent of the internet. Because of course, like everything else, the internet took something that humans have always done and just made it faster and more problematic.
I disagree. I feel like collecting is just something that happened way before the internet came along because it was a school thing. Like, I remember back when yo-yos, for example, tech decks, the littlest mini finger skateboards, and like I said, with the rabbit's feet, the internet didn't force me to do any of that. It was school. School does that. The light through the bubbles.
Today, more and more people are collecting, and they're collecting more and more things. And this is most common, particularly amongst younger generations.
Those are the big ones.
As a millennial here, I have to clarify that younger generations means like Gen Zs, which are like people that are just coming out of high school now, or kind of like in university, not like young people, like kids, because this is actually not a story about kids collecting toys, it's about adults collecting toys.
True, but okay, notice. I want to make a point here. Didn't our parents collect stuff? And our grandparents collect stuff.
Oh, my grandparents and the toy trucks we sold. Oh my god.
Exactly. This had nothing to do with the internet. Collecting is just kind of a natural thing with humans.
But the internet makes it a lot easier because I can go online and.
Well, yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't not make it easier. I'm just saying it's a hobby thing. Yeah, like what Omi bro. See, the only hobby I have but can't afford is having an old school smithy for smithing things. Oh, that's cool.
Coins and stamps.
Coins and stamps. Yeah, see?
No way. Sorry.
But more importantly, the act of collecting has changed a lot. Collecting used to happen over the course of your lifetime. If you happened to find something that you liked or you were really interested in it, you would buy it. And you'd maybe hit some garage sales now and then for a specific thing that you had in mind. Creating a collection was an organic process.
Vacuum cleaners.
Okay, that's a unique one. You know a weird one I find?
What?
Women that collect shoes. I say this, yet I think I have quite a bit of shoes myself, but I don't, like, fawn over them or anything. They're mainly because cosplay.
Yeah.
One that you cultivated over years of having this one weird little niche interest. This is like the original treasure hunt experience that modern consumerism tries to replicate today. But now this emotional attachment is kind of gone because you can just buy everything that you ever wanted online instead. But before we get into that, I just wanted to mention, and I don't think we've ever said this on this channel before, we don't use any AI in the creations of these videos or the writing of this script. Like, we don't use ChatGPT. Every article that we bring up has been searched by either myself or Lou, who's the producer for this channel. And we put our sources into a document that is always linked at the bottom of these videos. So if you want to see where we're getting our information from, you can always check that out. It is in the description right now, along
To be honest, I really could care less.
with some other links that you might find interesting. But back to Labubu. This is, I think, quite literally a product of our internet-dependent culture. Just like in the past, collecting cards or coins or whatever was a way for you to connect with other people who also collect cards. Or a way for you to hold on to fond memories of the past when you yourself...
I know, right? Okay, no, he was just glazing himself, being like, I don't use AI, no. Who really cares? I swear.
played baseball or whatever. But the internet has changed...
Hey, I see. Get that out of there. It was
fundamentally
Chopper.
one part
Chopper, why are you in this
of
category?
the collecting
$1,000. Holy shit.
experience, and that is the resale market. Because according to our academic friend we referenced earlier, in the past,
Oh
people
yeah,
were
this is
collecting
kind of
stuff
like those stupid Funko Pops that are worth a lot of money because people cray cray.
He just explained why those that go, this is AI generated.
Dude, shut them up. Yeah, please. What's the about donuts? Yay, donuts! I used to collect Ben 10 and Spider-Man cards. Cool. Wow, it cost lots of money. Okay, weirdest cards I ever collected were Zatch Bell. I still have my Zatch Bell cards too.
Funny thing is, Tectone was talking about the AI and Markiplier's pro AI situation. Huh.
I can agree with. I need to hear about that. That's interesting. So Markiplier is pro AI. I'm kind of on the same boat as Markiplier then. I really like Markiplier. I'm curious what he thinks. Now I've got to watch.
were generally
Markiplier.
thought of as mildly disturbed cranks
Zatch
who have an
Bell.
inexplicable need to gather large numbers of items few others deem interesting. Basically, they were fucking nerds. But today, that has completely changed. The whole concept of flipping or reselling is like a side hustle that you can find all kinds of content.
Did you ever try playing the game too? I tried playing the game too. I think I forced my mom to play with me. The only AI I support is Niro-sama. If you support one, you got to support others.
Online
It
about how to get
depends on
yourself
what it
started.
is.
Nowadays, collectors' items are not being bought by
Oh,
collectors,
fucking
they're being
Logan
bought by
Paul.
investors and traders looking to make a quick buck off of somebody else's perceived value of those
Quit
things.
making Pokemon
who,
cards
for the most part,
cringy.
end up being other traders and investors. And while this has always been a thing, the internet has really just rocket launched this into a viable financial resource for some people.
Guess
The
what's
whole
up,
concept
Wonders
of
from many
NFTs
people, yeah.
is this exact idea taken to the absolute
Oh,
extreme.
I'm
We
glad
considered
that's
making a
died
video
off.
about NFTs.
What was that?
NFTs.
Oh, have they though, or just
Yeah, they
don't-
died. They have died off.
Oh, thank goodness. No, it's not collecting if it's digital.
But it feels like the market has already died or
Also, it's
something.
ugly.
We're
Died.
not really that up to speed with those things, so we didn't make it. But if you do want us to make a retrospective video about the death of NFTs or something, let us know. Maybe we could go down that rabbit hole.
This is your
That's mine.
ape. Are we debuting
It's
it?
really cool.
It's not cool. It's ugly and
Labubu
plain.
is like the full man.
I don't really care about AI as long as it looks good. I am handmade or AI.
I know, right?
Yeah, AFT is a scam.
Well, yeah, it was a scam.
Manifestation of all the tools that companies can use to manipulate you into buying something that you don't need, and it is honestly kind of
colors.
impressive. The UK has recently had to stop selling these things entirely because people were assaulting each other trying to get one. And it represents a broader
Yeah.
Wait, but no! That's no reason to stop selling them. Because in that case, you need to stop selling Pokemon cards. Because Pokemon cards, people brawl for Pokemon cards a lot more than Labubus.
Oh,
I can
Loco's here.
guarantee it. What's going on? What did I miss? You must be raging about the back rooms, again, Cookie Monster Rupid, and now we're talking about collecting a Labubu.
I never understood AFT. Me neither.
Videos has nothing burger. Yeah.
Yeah.
fever around these things that I think is kind of wild. Fans have been cited saying resellers ruin everything, insinuating that the resale culture around these dolls is a main reason why they're constantly selling out, which is in turn angering crowds. And at first I was kind of like, come on man, like is this...
Is that true though? Because I swear there were so many of those stupid things in the mall that
Maybe they're knockoffs.
What's the difference?
I don't know. UK is not a democratic nation. Yeah, I got a video on that.
What about digital games on Steam? I'm quite happy with my Steam collection. Yeah. The only sucky thing
really
is
that
they
big
can
of a
go
deal?
poof.
Like, apparently you can't... I don't know if we could play mouthwashing on our Steam.
anymore because of what they did. We gotta test that out now. I'm curious.
But apparently, people are buying out these toys at Pop Mart vending machines and then just reselling them back to the people in line behind them. And on top of this, the resale market has actually gotten so crazy that Lafufus, fake Labubus, are being sold to people who are on the hunt for one of these specific pieces.
They look so dumpy. Yeah.
800 and so damn.
Dang, that's a lot of gamers. How many still work, I wonder? What's with the creepy Chucky baby doll thing? That's the new trend. If you didn't know, everyone's collecting those like cray-cray.
And as Sabrina talks about in their video, even without all the added drama, the experience of buying one of these toys is genuinely something else. If you haven't seen it,
I know something I also collect. Remints.
Oh yeah.
I love Pokemon remints. Every time I see those, I always want to buy them. They're so cool. Yeah.
Video, you should definitely go check it out. But what she is experiencing is a new kind of marketing that is becoming increasingly common within the collectibles world specifically. These Labubu toys come in boxes, and the boxes themselves don't actually tell you what's inside them. They tell you the odds for each toy that might be in the box, and this is known as a blind box. See, this is just another layer on top of the tried and true playbook of psychological tricks to get people to buy stuff, right? Limited colors and special editions that we saw from water bottles, the collaborations with other big record
manufacturers. Oh no! What did they do to Luffy? Oh, I don't like it. Oh, it needs the burn. Oh, it needs the burn. I missed the tiny Cholo figure.
Companies that Crumble was famous for, and these big announcements of an impending drop to build anticipation and excitement from shoppers that we.
Oh, hey! Funny thing, there was. I'm not sure if it's really a conspiracy theory or something, but they say that Labubu is supposed to be like a anagram or whatever kind of whatever it's called for Pazuzu. And also they say these things can be haunted by evil demonic spirits. That's another thing about these.
Becoming a new Funko Pops.
Funko Pops that are possessed by demons. Allegedly.
See from the fashion world. And this latest feature is pretty well gambling. So the idea of a blind box, a product that you buy without actually knowing the contents, is not totally novel either, of course, but it is easy to see why these things are so popular. There is something truly thrilling about not knowing what you're gonna get.
Basically, I'll be happy with any of them except that fuck-ass Christmas tree. I don't like that one. All the other ones I think are very cute.
She got the Christmas tree. Have you been there before?
Yeah. I remember I said the exact same thing with my remints. It's like I prefer to get this one or this one. I don't want this one because I don't care for that Pokemon very much. I don't think I've ever been that unlucky though, somehow. And also, in the end, I like all of them in some kind of way, so it's not too bad. If I had to pick one Funko Pop or Lubu-Dubu thing.
So it's a gotcha too, yep.
Wanting a particular character from a set and just not being sure whether or not this is going to be the one. The unboxing experience becomes something special and exciting for people, right? Because you want something. And now you have this moment of sort of limbo where you get to experience the exhalation and the...
Is that Pokemon trying to unbox these things? Am I crazy?
I don't know. I don't know what the
Now, we unboxed one of these things on our Patreon podcast just to get a sense of what it was like. And even though we're not particularly emotionally invested in the outcome, it was still pretty fun.
What the fuck is that?
Which one's this guy?
Same thing.
We got Peepo.
Peepo, let's go. Peepo represent.
Peepo, the Monsters Classic series, sells for $56 on eBay. So we may be getting a almost double our investment.
Okay, just because something sells for that much on eBay doesn't mean anyone's gonna buy it, though. That's the thing.
I don't follow trends. I don't care for them.
I only follow trends that are stuff that I already like. That's exactly why I got back into Magic cards, was just because of the Final Fantasy set. This is like Overwatch loot boxes. Yeah, hey, there you go.
On this if we successfully sell it.
The unboxing experience has been designed to be something special and exciting for people. And unlike a lottery ticket, you actually have something to show for it at the end, regardless of whether or not it's the one that you want. But imagine if you were really invested in a particular outcome. You have an idea of a particular toy that you're excited about. Suddenly, this unboxing experience can be like a highlight of your week or month or year.
I'm hoping it goes down so I can just buy it right out.
What are the odds that I get the same one twice, right? It's gonna be fine.
Get it.
Hilarious.
Yep.
What are the odds? And you got the odds. Congratulations, you win.
And this stuff is popping up everywhere. We found an article for the 25 best blind box gifts that you could buy a person. I didn't even know that there was that many blind boxes out there. And it turns out that there is a lot of different blind boxes, like baby cactus blind boxes and capybara, little pig blind.
Remints are blind boxes too. But yeah, there's thousands of them. They got them for anime figgies too, so yeah.
Well, it's like the weird things over in Japan, the vending machines.
Gotcha. Yeah. Japan's the reason for most of these. Hell, Pokemon cards are blind boxes, or I should say blind packies.
Blind boxes and
I heard somewhere someone figured out where they put it in the X-ray machine and figure out what they're gonna get before they open it.
Someone needs to invent portable X-ray doody-doo so you can just scan something, like make a little handheld little X-ray thing and you just wand it over a box and you can tell what it's gonna be. I saw a card trade bundle with a silhouette of something else on it. Yeah. Card trade Sephiroth card binder. Ooh.
Corns and then the further we went along on this, I sort of realized that blind box is just one word for it, but there's also other words for this, right? Like mystery boxes are the same thing, but sort of
candy and snacks. Yeah.
Catered to a more male audience, maybe. We found one for the UFC, of all things. The basic idea is to sell people a collection of products or a single product that is exclusive in some way because you don't quite know what it is yet. And it is definitely working. Just because something is addictive, well-designed, or fun to engage with doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be successful. A huge factor of why these things have gone so widespread is because of the cultural landscape that they've been introduced to. 10, 15, 20 years ago, this might not have hit as hard as it did today because shit is pretty fucked up right now, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah.
And people are buying these toys as an escape from reality. Fellow YouTuber Shauna Rapari actually has a great video all about how
fumbling while typing, maybe I should go to sleep.
Oh wait. Those looks like something I see in a flea market in the 90s. Yeah, you're right, they do. See, I wasn't sure if I wanted to or not, so I thought I'd ask about it. Yeah.
help language is being used to promote overconsumption.
Omi bro, go to bed. You need your sleepy babies. If you're having trouble staying up, don't let me keep you. Go ahead, go sleepies. That's cool. Night night.
And it really applies to these collections. Grown adults are justifying buying children's toys to heal their inner child. But the thing about healing your inner child is that it requires real introspection and like a lot of work to fix that trauma. And buying a novelty toy that you weren't able to buy yourself as a child might feel good for a minute, but it's not going to fix your problem.
And that's why people are $80,000, because I've seen Caleb Hamber. Lady actually had one of these, And the husband like, yeah, we got like $80,000 of credit card debt.
The need to constantly go out and buy more of them. But it's not just childhood trauma. The demographic that is really into this stuff most is the anxious generation, right? There's literally a book about them that's called that. And this is a lot of people today, a bunch of people who are chronically online, which makes you feel disconnected and lonely. And these toys bring you this like fleeting, exhilarating feeling that we don't get a lot now. A lot of people today are chronically online, which leads them to be disconnected from their communities and lonely. These toys bring this fleeting but exhilarating feeling of relief from both of those.
Don't do that.
The thrill of perhaps winning the version that you've been wanting or that is actually worth more than what you bought, and this symbolic connection to a whole bunch of other people online who like these.
Sleep is for the weak, homie bro. Take coffee and Red Bull, yeah.
Fuzzy little guys. They are kind of fuzzy. I think they're all fuzzy. The one that we got was like this weird little star-shaped thing.
I didn't know which one to get, but this one said classic on it, and so I thought it was kind of like the original Labubu doll.
That doesn't even look like it's
turns
the
out this
same
is just
thing
like the
anymore.
Christmas collection that I bought in May.
And sadly, this is just another story of a hobby that has been depersonalized and corporatized by influencers and pop stars. Most people agree that Labubu's popularity stems from K-pop star Lisa featuring it so heavily in interviews and social media and paparazzi and whatnot. And we've seen this before. The recent surge.
So people don't interact with people in real life nowadays. Yeah.
Oh no, that's normal. I don't think I've seen a real person in years.
Popularity of Pokemon cards, especially over the pandemic, can be partly attributed.
Fuck this guy. Was something negative happening to him or something? Was he getting sued or something, or what was going on?
Supposedly, Prime's going bankrupt.
Awesome.
To Logan Paul and other influencers who were just spending millions of dollars to try and get these super exclusive cards.
I will
but
not
I
watch
also
that. Don't
like I don't want you to walk
on.
away from this video thinking that you can't spend your money on,
Trucker Man,
something
not
silly
real?
like a
Yes, Trucker Man is an AI generated app. Stop touching me. Okay.
toy, right?
I was looking up stuff. I could get the shiny Sephiroth for around $200, but the non-shiny version of the card can go for around 70-ish.
All right, chat. Donate in. We can get this for her.
Stop. Don't beg for money.
I'm not.
I mean, I guess I'd be happy with the non-shiny variant, just as long as it's the English card.
Or that it's wrong to buy an item that you intend to preserve in its original state. We're not going to try and cancel the 5,000-year-old industry of art collecting,
No
for
one
example.
does.
But this boom in collectors feels hollow because it's not
No one with a
necessarily
brain
result.
does.
I'm seeing this in cars too. I'm seeing cars like 20 years ago wouldn't go for $20,000 at auction. Now going for $100,000 at auction.
Well, duh, it's a car.
Well, not only that, what's happened now is the market's starting to crash on them. And was all these old people like, well, I'm about to die. I'm gonna go spend all my retirement on this like classic car. That's not really a rare car. It's an old car. It's not a rare one. Well, now they're dying off, and people are trying to resell them, and they're losing money on them.
Huh. Pokemon is a figment of imagination created by a crowd manipulation. He doesn't know. He is not real.
Which England? English US or England?
In more
Ow.
collector.
You're talking about the card? Wait, no, English as in English the language. Well, you just got the Japanese version of the card and you got English version of the card. There's only two variants with the language. Yeah.
Communities. Like these collections weren't just supposed to be traded online for money. They were supposed to be shared at car shows and card swaps and conventions. But if you are a collector, please let us know in the comments if this kind of thing is happening. Because we did try and find answers for that question, and we couldn't really find it. Because as we said, there's not a lot of studies on collector culture for some reason.
Okie dokie. I don't think there needs to be studies on collecting culture.
When you
Why
study
would you call it even a... That was dumb. Well, anyways, that was this video. Thank you for joining us. Bye. Thank you all for joining me. Please like, subscribe, and comment. It would make me very happy. Kiss, kiss, hug, hug.